Hey allies, with the release of Baldur's Gate 3 version 1.0, we finally get full controller support and able to play this on the ROG Ally at a good 1080. Usually we would cover the 720 settings, but judging by the middle image here, believe me, you do not want to be playing this game at 720. Hats off to you if you can cope with that, but I will not be recommending settings for 720 because I could not find anything I liked. At 1080 though, the best settings that I've found so far is to set the low preset and then come in and up the model quality to medium and texture quality to high with the anisotropic filtering at 4 times, with everything else either low or off. And this will get you 30 frames per second for the most part, but you will also need to be plugged in to get that 30-watt turbo mode. As you can see, it does look great and you will still get some dips under 30 frames per second, but this is some of the game's optimization that's still required, as it only temporarily dips, and as you saw there, it dips under the 30 frames per second on the initial load, but then throughout the rest of the dialogue, it's back up over 30. This is quite regular when you're loading in new areas, but when we're in battles, we are holding over 30 very happy, and you do want that 1080 for things like the text and being able to see your environment and battles and everything around you. 720 things get very blurry, especially if you do enable that FSR to try and keep that battery level at 15 or 18 watts. Even at 720, it still struggles to hold over 30. As you can see here at 1080, it does look absolutely staggering, but you will be draining that battery rapidly if you're not on power. So highly recommend 30 watts with the 1080p mode on this one, and then you will have an absolute blast. However, if you do want to step it up a notch, GeForce Now really is a spectacular companion to the ROG Ally, meaning that you can run Baldur's Gate at full 120 FPS on full ultra settings with no DLSS, and then you get 120 Hz at a battery drain of under 10 watts. So if you have decent internet and you are able to pay for GeForce Now Ultimate, it's not the cheapest, but it is an absolute beast of a streaming engine and will give you the power of a 4080 on your ROG Ally while keeping your power and battery at an absolute minimum. I'll leave you with a bit more of the gameplay here from GeForce Now so you can see just how good the quality is, and let us know in the comments below if you have found a decent 720 settings or whether you're just going to keep powered at 1080 or play this on GeForce Now. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.
How can I help?